In this video, we will see how we can add attribute in child or derived class while inheritance. So let's see. Like in a previous video, you saw that employee class created by human class, inheriting features and attributes from human class. It doesn't have its own attribute. Like a human only have name and age and alive attribute, but our child class have own feature and own attribute as well, which human does not have usually. Like employee has salary, but human does not have salary. Here you can see like human does not have salary and it have salary. So how we can do that? So for this we have to create a class class constructor method of this is class as well. So just here you can create its own class constructor. So like this, like passing this self, then is salary and its domain. You can do like this, and just you can do like this, and just you can say self dot salary. But there is problem that whenever you do this, so this init method, employee also have init method and human also have init method. So when there is two two method in a class have same, like employee have same method and human have same method, so actually it is defining under, so it will see init in first, it will see init in this method, this code block, and if it doesn't find, then it will go to human method, and if find that there is two common functions, like its salary is also present in uh, so it also present in employee class and it also present in human class, then it will ignore the its salary, this method in human class. It will only catch this it method, this its own method, if there is any name conflict, if there is common method or common attribute are present in its own, in derived class and derived class and child class or parent class, then it will all forget the parent method. So here you cannot do like this. Like you also want that name it and inherit name from human as well. So how we can do this? So just copying this in new file. So sorry. So I am copying it here. Now executing it. Now creating a employee class. Employee class. employee employee. Now it has also its own attribute. So defining class constructor in it. Now it has self and name name attribute human already has. So I don't want it. So name. So I just, and age also have a human. Age attribute also human has. So I am passing salary, and I am also passing uh, its domain, and also passing is employee or not, employee or not. It is true whenever do not pass, then it is will be true. It is optional. So what I do? So just self dot salary is equal to salary self dot domain is equal to domain self dot each employee is equal to each employee. Now you can say that why. So you can say here where is a name. So for this you have to use super method. Super method, why use super method is used to take parent class method of parent class is its own class. So for any method, like if I want to take take greet method to be available here, so I can just use super dot greet because I don't want it because why I do not want to greet because it is already inherited inheriting human. So and I do not I will not create any method in a employee class which name is greet. So I do not have to copy this at all because it already present it has already access to greet class. So why I need to create? Because I created init class here also, and init class or init function also present in human class. So it will forget all the or it will forget the human class init method. So I have to call because it will not execute now. Whenever we create an object from employee class, it will not execute the human class init method. So I have to take this out. So how we can take this out? By using super method. So how we can use super dot, so super parenthesis then dot just whichever we want. I want init method. So just do like this init a double underscore and which we have to find because whenever whenever we call this method, so it is expecting how many attribute it is expecting. It is expecting 1 2 3 4 4. So I have to pass all the attribute as well. So 4 attribute is expecting. So one is also passed. Object has been also to passed. So I have to pass 3 attribute now. So name, I'm passing name, then age, and then alive. alive alive is equal to true here, and then is now. So now it's have been done that I also have attribute of parent class as well, and I also have its own attribute. Employee has own attribute and it also has human class attribute. Here you can see. So as you can see, name, age, and alive here. So we have to pass here as well because for this name is not defined. So you can see like this. So name, because now our its own class constructor method will also expect name as well. So pass name and also expect age as well. So pass age as well. and also expect alive. So can we do this? No, because we know that domain default argument follow non-default argument. So alive is true. So if we do not pass, it is optional actually. So we do not have to worry about it. So I now I also have the attribute of human class or parent class, or also have my own attribute or its derived class attribute. So now whenever creating a class, number of employee is number of employee. Now employee at initial level, employee at initial level it is 1, and if it is each employee, if each employee is equal to true, then number of employee increase the number of employee by 1. So employee dot number of employee plus is equal to 1. So this is, it is like this. Now defining other, like it has salary or domain domain, because domain I use here. So it's profession. So self, he is print, he is f string, he is what is he, it is domain is domain, he is domain, self dot domain, self dot domain. So now you can see here, now execute it. So it is saying that dot here it will be equal to. So now I employee inherited from human class. So now I am adding some, creating some human. So first human is human is Rohit. Rohit name is Rohit, and its age is 5, and done. Now population human dot population h, human dot population is 1. Now I am creating a employee as well. Employee Neha, employee Neha. So employee passing name, first what it will take, so name, so pass name Neha, then it will take age, then take age is 2, and then salary 5 rupees, then domain SD1 SD. Now you can see employee, it is true, it by default it is also true. So if I not pass, it is okay, because it is optional. So it is alive, it is also true. So now I created Neha class. So SD actually I have to pass a string here. So Neha. So now check human population, human dot population. So it is true now. You can see here, because I called init class super methods init class as well. It will execute its own init. It will now it will conflict with its parent class init. So I by this we know that if I do not call parent class init, then it will not execute. So I am calling init method. So init method of parent class using super method. So super method, why I use super method? To call method of parent class to derived class. So whenever we do this, so we use super method. We can also call any method of a parent class. Like if we want to if I want to call, or if I want to call grid method, so it will call grid method as well. So because we do not have to pass grid method, because there is no conflict of grid method, because it has only profession method and does not have grid method, so we do not have to pass grid method here. So it is like this. So now you can see human population is 2. Now let's check employee number of employee in employee. So you can see it is 2. Why it is 2? So why it is 2? I did not created employee. So actually here you can see by default we at initial level we initialize it at 1. That is why it is calling like this. So if we make it 0, and again doing all these from beginning. So Rohit, I am creating a human Rohit, now checking the human population. Now employee, now checking the human population, now it became 2. Now employee, now it is 1. So I think you understood how we can add extra attribute, or have add attribute of derived class. So here in this case we can use super method. Super method, why we use super method? To call any to to get any method of parent class. So this is why we use super method. So I think you understood what is super. What is super as well? How we add extra attribute in child class. So thanks for watching this video. In next video we will see how we can add method in derived class. So like I added its own method, like define.profession. So its own method, but human does not have. So how we can add this, and we will understand in detail in next class, in next video. So thanks for watching.